Tonight, we investigate a program used to reconnect children with an estranged parent. The program is called Family Bridges, but some say it goes too far, pulling children against their will away from their custodial parent in an effort to connect with their estranged parent. News 2 investigator Rebecca Collette found the court-ordered program has virtually no oversight and results that are not proven.
And he got to see his brother supervise.
Just seeing old family photos of her son, Yelena Novikov lights up.
The only thing I know about him is what I see on other people's Facebooks or Instagram.
2 years ago, via court order, a judge removed her then 16-year-old son from her custody, forcing him to live with his father. The order stipulates the mother have no contact with her son and she attend no sporting events. Her son was cut off from his brother and all other maternal relatives.
It's so painful.
In October 2017, Yelena's ex-husband took her to court for custody, citing parent alienation. In simple terms, parent alienation is when one parent's relationship with a child is harmed by the other parent. And some describe the process as abuse. But according to court records, the teen cut ties with his father. The court-ordered reunification process included a weekend workshop called Family Bridges, plus a father-son vacation, followed by 90 days of no contact with Yelena.
But it's never just 90 days.
The process dragged on for 2 years. The family is still in what's called aftercare with a therapist. The court requires supervised visits between Yelena and her son, who now, according to these court records, has anxiety about being with his mother.
Telling them legally you're not allowed to speak to the other parent, in my book, is parental alienation.
Yelena's concern with the program is if it works at all. According to the SC Guardian training from this year, Family Bridges is an educative and experimental program focused on allowing the child to have a healthy relationship with both parents. Now, I asked the court for the number of cases ordered through Family Bridges and the success of the program. A spokesperson told me, quote, "We do not have this type of information," adding, "It isn't data that we track." The court recommended contacting the program directly. So I did. The program started roughly 25 years ago, but the records they sent me cited a small study sample of 23 children with success in 18 cases. The SC Bar says, quote, "Measuring the effectiveness of interventions is challenging." Repeated attempts to reach the founder of the program, Dr. Randy Rand, have gone unanswered. His license is inactive in California following a case where he was cited for extreme departure from the standard of practice, leaving Yelena wondering why her family was ever ordered through the program.
They're fighting alleged parental alienation with actual parental alienation.
According to court records at this point, the relationship between the mother and her son is virtually non-existent, though the relationship between the father and son has been healed. Now, I reached out to all the other family members involved in the program. No one else wanted to comment on their experience. Rebecca Collette, Count on 2.